Welcome to the quarantine cocktail quarter. My name is Kat. I will be attempting tonight to recreate the classic mint julep as drunk and presumably mixed by Dr. McCoy bones of Star Trek the original series fame. And you should be seeing a picture of that right now. I'm quite fortunate in that I am in a country where I am able to get most ingredients. So let me tell you a little bit about the ingredients that we have. So I have my favorite bourbon, well, one of my favorite bourbons. I'm not using my absolute favorite bourbon because I don't know if this drink is going to be drinkable. So this is one of my favorite bourbons. We have a spoon for measuring. We have some ice. Now, a mint julep should be served with crushed ice, but looking at the mint julep that McCoy is drinking in the episode, you'll notice that it seems to be all water, which I'm not going to do because I want to try and make this as drinkable as possible, compromising by using just regular ice cubes. We also have some simple syrup, which I've prepared here in this commemorative beer glass. As you will have noticed in the episode, McCoy specifically says a tall Georgia mint julep. But what he has kind of doesn't really look like one or the other. So again, we're going to meet him halfway. We're going to be using a tall glass like this one. And we are going to use bourbon rather than cognac, which is what you would usually use in a Georgia mint julep. But we will be using apricot brandy because when I got married in 2007, we asked people to bring bottles as a present if they wanted to, and then we could have an open bar. This is the last bottle with anything left in it from that wedding in 2007, and this is where it's gonna happen. This is your moment, my friend. You've served me well. And you may be asking yourself, well, Kat, where is the most important ingredient? And I'll tell you. Look at these babies. I have been harnessing mint for literal weeks, trying to grow it and make it big and strong. So we're going to put that with the rest of our ingredients. All right, so let's start by taking our glass right here. And I think I'm going to, just because of the size of these mint sprigs here, well, I'm changing my approach because I'm not going to be able to get any ice in there if I do it that way. So we're going to start with the ice and just put a little bit of the ice into the glass. And then it's about an equal amount of bourbon and apricot brandy, and then about an equal amount of simple syrup. I'm going to try now with 1 tablespoon, a tablespoon by the way, of bourbon. Oh, it's right in there. It's just so I don't spill. And then I'm not sure we're gonna get a tablespoon out of this, but I'm sure gonna try. And then, oh god, that brings back memories. Not in a good way. And then we're gonna get a tablespoon of the simple syrup. Now, the simple syrup, if I didn't mention, is really just powdered sugar dissolved in water. But pretty much it's gonna be sweet. Cheers. Delightful. This is not, so a Georgia mint julep, which is what we're making, does not have you muddle the mints. But they do have some mints in there, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this little guy in there. And maybe I'll put him like that. And just swirl around a little bit just to get the flavor in there. And then I'll be just layering this with some more ice. I thought I had too much ice I clearly don't. I mean, this does looks nothing like what he made, and that's the goal. The goal is to create his monstrosity. So we're gonna need to maybe add something to this. And it's probably gonna be bourbon. I'm gonna level with you. It's, you know, it's lockdown times. Ain't nobody got time for nothing else. It's gonna be full of bourbon. We're gonna stir this again. It smells interesting. I've had a mint julep, but it's been a while. At this point, I'm just gonna pour in the rest of the ice. So the recipe calls for about 3 tablespoons, I think, of each of these. But since we still have a little ways to go, I'm gonna go ahead and just pour in a generous measure of bourbon, because why the fuck not? A little bit more. Oh Jesus! Pray for me. This is the state I'm in now. I'm trying to do this. This is not. Then just a little bit of this, for good measure. Just a little bit of that, and then I'm going to top it off with the simple syrup. Well, the color's not exactly right, but I mean, you gotta work with what you got. And then, of course, the pièce de résistance. Here it is in all its glory. I mean, I think, gentlefolks, that we have created a masterpiece. Ideally, I would want this to be standing up by itself, but I think we are asking too much of Mother Nature. So all that remains to be done is to say, cheers, Jim boy. Oh my god, that is actually quite delicious. This is a delicious drink. Oh god, it's so sweet. I don't know. It doesn't really taste minty, which is good because what I've actually not told you is I don't like mints.